A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant turn of events, U.S. President Donald Trump engaged in crucial discussions with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy and various European leaders, signaling a potential breakthrough in the ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine. The meetings, held on Monday, showcased a stark contrast to the tumultuous interactions of previous encounters, particularly the infamous shouting match that marred Zelensky's visit to the White House earlier this year. This time, both leaders were seen smiling and appearing at ease, a hopeful sign for the future of Ukraine's security and stability. The core of the discussions revolved around long-term security guarantees for Ukraine, a pressing issue that has been on the minds of European allies. Trump announced plans for a peace summit involving both Zelenskyy and Russian President Vladimir Putin, with the prospect of a trilateral meeting that would include himself. This development has been hailed as a major step forward for Kyiv, as it seeks to solidify its defense against potential aggression from Russia. Zelenskyy expressed cautious optimism following the talks, stating that the proposed security guarantees would entail a substantial purchase of American weapons, with financial backing from European nations. This package, which is expected to be formalized within the next week to 10 days, aims to bolster Ukraine's military capabilities, providing a much-needed deterrent against future threats. French President Emmanuel Macron emphasized the importance of a well-equipped Ukrainian army, suggesting that the first security guarantee being discussed involves enhancing Ukraine's military strength to several 100,000 personnel. Macron also mentioned the need for reassurance forces from various European nations, including the UK, France, Germany, and Turkey, to conduct operations that would signal a commitment to peace without escalating tensions on the front lines. Despite the positive rhetoric, experts caution that many uncertainties remain. Yaroslava Barbieri, a research fellow at Chatham House, noted that while there is a mood of cautious optimism, the Kremlin's demands have not shifted significantly. Questions linger regarding the details of the security guarantees, troop deployments, and the overall commitment of European nations to follow through on their promises. European leaders have expressed concerns about the absence of a ceasefire between Russia and Ukraine, which complicates the negotiation process. Gabrielius Landsbergis, Lithuania's former foreign minister, pointed out that Europe appears to be in a weak position, reliant on U.S. assistance while struggling to assert its influence in the negotiations. The sentiment among some leaders suggests a willingness to accept the reality that some Ukrainian territories might be lost, reflecting a lack of confidence in their negotiating power. As discussions continue, the question remains whether the Kremlin will engage in direct talks with Zelenskyy. Putin's aide, Yuri Ushakov, indicated that while the topic of raising the level of representation in negotiations was discussed, no concrete decisions were made. The proposed summits involving Trump, Putin, and Zelenskyy could keep the dialogue alive, but analysts warn that they may follow a Russian agenda that does not prioritize a ceasefire. Holger Schmieding, chief economist at Berenberg Bank, cautioned that Putin might impose stringent conditions for a meeting with Zelenskyy, potentially seeking to shift blame for any failures in negotiations onto the Ukrainian leader. The path to a resolution remains fraught with uncertainty, and the international community watches closely as the situation unfolds. As the world anticipates the outcomes of these pivotal talks, the hope for peace in Ukraine hinges on the ability of leaders to navigate complex geopolitical tensions and forge a united front against aggression. The stakes are high, and the coming days will be critical in determining the future of Ukraine and its relationships with both the US and Europe. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.